Hi, everyone. I'm Rokia Traoré, a Malian musician, and what I wanted to share with you today is my concern about education. Not just in Africa, but everywhere, it's seen like a privilege. Decades ago, when I started going at school, it was in Brussels. I was very young, I was 3 years old, and it was my first time to go to school. I remember, and I don't know why, because I was so young. And then later I've asked my parents and they confirmed what I remembered. Some problems with my teacher, who thought it was very complicated because I wasn't able to follow everything. I wasn't able to speak in French, and the other students could, and she didn't know how to do with me. And my parents told her that, well, she's just in Brussels just since a couple of weeks, and she asked us, or my parents, which language we speak every day at home in Mali. They said Bambara. And she was surprised and then thought that, okay, well, maybe I should take time and follow her. And it's even surprising that she can say hello, and the couple of words she's able to share with the other children are already a good thing. And I remember when first time I could draw a little girl, like a circle as the head and a square for the body. I was so glad. And then going at school and learning became something normal to me. I've never seen that like a privilege. Until later, after decades of studying, I started understanding that in Mali, most of women and men also don't have this chance to go at school. It's the same situation in the rest of Africa and Asia and so many places in the world. And I started wondering how more than half of the population of the world could be in a situation where they are not connected to the rest of the world, where they are not taking a part in building their own world, when you cannot read and you cannot write and you cannot express yourself, you cannot be aware about what is happening somewhere else. Those who went to school and have these abilities feel like it's something natural. It's very difficult to imagine what you can be and how you can think when all these things are not possible to you, when you are in your closed world where as everything is said, when you do something, it's because someone told you that I've read that you must do that. I've read that a woman must be this and that, how a man must be, and you simply have to follow. How can we be in a world where we respect each other while we don't know about each other? And what I'm trying to do as a musician in Mali, I decided to go back there and live there a couple of years ago, is to take advantage of this ability arts and culture have, and which ability is not that considered in Africa yet, unfortunately. For example, culture and arts as a means of education. I try to use it in Mali, and every project I do with my foundation and youngsters we work with is an opportunity to talk to them, to all these young men and women, to talk about what I think world is and what they think, and also to talk to them about the fact they can do something. They can take part in building this world, and they can decide for themselves. And they don't have to follow what people say they must do. This can be through religion or some other concept. They have to be able to read themselves and have their own opinion and while they read and try to also know what is happening everywhere in the world and what is happening outside of their country, outside of their area, and outside of their own culture. Kamunke is a love song from my last album. And yes, it's, for me, playing guitar and singing is, I don't know, a way to take part in this world and to say what I think and also ask the others about what they think and what we have in common, what we can share together in order to, kind of go forward and find the best way to live all together in this world.
La journée d'une fois comme mon cœur. Burinsano do bene bolo baba bodima. Amba woke bolo kanegeye ibodo nebiye. Wari mogo mimbi bolo la. Odomo bilide la. Obedide no mama. Komamani bamako ganga mankanka munke denye monka mundima akamundi denye monka munkiye denye mana waranya doma moyekela jone dimfa kamunke waina imaye idu sudaye nisadia. Bazando bene bolo baba mbodima Amba wo kalanyare la sheikh faliyoro ibodo nebiye Wari mogo mimbi bolo la Odum vila de la Obedi deno mama Mogo la dombaga ni bolo harakaka Iwa inaimae Idu sudaye nisadia kamunke Dianya monga mundima Ofo kamundi denye monka munkiye denye mana waranya doma moye kela jonle di seti yetu hiwe naimaye iduzu daye nisaria warabana la farinya oye la marala do de femva sama jugu mamba wula jankono ofena na maraba Mokela nyawo nyama jombeni dia nyaba Waiti nyala nyawo nyama ambena maraba Kamunke dia nyamonga mundima Kamundi na dia nyamonga munkie Dia nyamana waranya doma Moye kela jonle di seti yetu Kone jonye Nede wala fanyuma la jondi ala Ene jonye Nala wala fanyuma la jondi One jonye Nede wala deni la jondi Wallahi ne jonye Nala furuge nyuma la jondi Ofana de ne la jondi Sigi nyon nyuma la jondi Kobali manyuma Wallahi teri manyuma la jondi Kamunke ndiye munga mundima Kamundi ndiye munga munkie ndiye mana waranya doma moye kela jone dimfa Kamunke iwe naimae idu sudaye ni sodia kamunke nenyo munga mundima kamundi nenyo kamunkia nenyo mana waranya doma moyekela jone dimfa kamunke iwe naimaye idusuda ye ni sodia kamunke nenyo munga mundima kamundi ndiye nyimo nkamunkie ndiye mana waranya doma moyekela jone dimfa kamunke iwe naimaye idusuda ye ni sodia kamundi ndiye nyimo nkamundima kamunke ndiye nyimo nkamunkie ndiye mana waranya doma moyekela june dimfa kamunke.
We must build Africa with the contribution of women, but also taking in consideration that arts and culture are important, where people must be aware about the others and aware about the others' culture in order to understand that there is no Africa possible without all Africans together in respect of each of us and all our rights. Thank you very much.